Hello. Hello in God's love. How are you? I thank you for being present with me today. I apologize for some clumsiness because this is kind of spontaneous. I just could not wait any longer, so I would like to address you all today. And thank you for being patient. What drives me to talk to you today, I think many of you knows well, is the inhumane way in the animals' factories. No one would, whoever look at it and would feel good with themselves. I do not want to condemn. I would hesitate to do that. Because I know you don't know. Many of you do not know what's going on behind closed door in the so-called animal factories. I know you don't know. Many of you do not know or do not truly realize the reality of, cruelty within those forbidden walls and closed doors. Just like I did not know before. In my homeland or wherever I traveled before, for example, like India or Burma, Thailand, I saw the animals are free. They might do some work helping with agriculture, but they're free. And I know you love animals. That's one thing I know. You just wonder what to do to help them. Thank God we have prayers power. We are going to pray for World Vegan, and you are going to pray with me. Because it's not enough for us just to be vegan, not enough just to make peace. We have to protect lives by continuously promoting vegan and sustaining peace through this benevolent process and way of life. This can be done if we are convinced vegan for the reason of compassion, sustainable peace, sustainable planet, sustainable world, through harmonious lifestyle. So, I am going to ask you, beautiful, noble viewers, whatever you are in the society, meaning your position, your ideology, your opinions, your religious belief, just please follow your loving heart. You don't want to die gruesomely. So ask yourself, do you want to die gruesomely, anguishly, in some dark corner that no one knows about your fate? No one hears your cries for help. You are so-called à la merci of whoever torturing you, killing you at that moment. You don't want that, do you? So the animals also don't want that. And I'm sure you don't want your children to be yanked away from you. Animals also don't. Even children understand this. So we are going to pray together. If you believe in justice, even if you can't be vegan at this point, just pray to be soon. Pray for World Vegan. Pray with us. on the set date of February 9th, 2020. Tremendous power has been showered down for us. You pray sincerely, and then you will see what I'm saying is true. Sunday, February 9th, 2020, this year, Hong Kong time, 9 p.m. And it is a very convenient time for most of the continents. So please check out your time. Make an alarm wherever you are, whatever you do. Please stop for some moment to pray for World Vegan. With us, with me. Our prayers is going to be powerful because it's backed by heavens and saints and God power. I make sure of that. It has tremendous power, never before known to humankind. Especially now when we do it together and you became vegan or praying to be vegan or are going to be vegan, with all your benevolent, inherent quality within you, it's going to be effective, very effective. Please tell also your family members, your friends, your acquaintances, whomever you know, to pray with us, with you, with us, for a vegan world. It's good for them also. I told you this for your sake and for their sake, because we will have thus a revived planet. So you will not go to hell and be grinded the way meat butchers grind animal flesh. I think about your children. I'm sure you love them dearly, more than anything else in the world, more than any treasure. I'm sure of that. So think about this. If something you know that is poisonous, you yourself don't even want to take it. Even if you are desperate, hungry, you would not take poison. So, of course, you would never want your children to have that either. Animal flesh, any kind, is poisonous. All flesh, I mean, bird flesh, fish flesh, eggs, insects flesh, worms, anything that crawls, anything that moves, they are poisonous. It makes you ill. It makes you sometimes paralyzed, unable to do anything or live a dignified life. It kills you slowly or quickly. But not just that, not just to be sick or die. It will lead you to hell. I'm serious, as I'm never before so serious in my life, in my whole life. Most of you have pets like dogs, cats, animals, or birds, geese, ducks. And so many of you have all kind of different pets, and they're so affectionate, so intelligent, so cute, so human-like. So you love them so much. Cows, pigs, some also have as pets. Even if you don't have them as pets, they are no different from your other pets like dogs, birds, goose, ducks, even turkeys, cats, etc. Horses, they are all animals. They're no different, just like we are all humans. Some of us, yellow color skin, some red, some black color, some brown, some white, but we are all humans. We speak different languages, but we are all the same race, human race. Similarly, all animals are the same race, animals. And above all, they are the same race with us. They are co-inhabitants. They are earthlings. They have the right to exist here, just as we do. We are not going to take that right from them, which has been given by God. Just like God has given us our life. So, we don't have to understand the language. Sometimes they don't even speak, they cannot. They speak telepathically inside. They communicate with each other in different languages, just like sometimes we communicate with each other in different tongues. But we don't have to understand their language in order to know their agony. If you do not know about this, please do watch some movies like Cowspiracy, Earthlings, Meet the Myth, Meet the Truth, What the Health, etc., etc., and many more, to see for yourself the anguish in their face, the expression of sorrow, of pain, of excruciating, anguish, just like we do if we are in their situation. They have flesh, they have bones. Their blood is red also, most of them. And it's just they don't speak our languages. Sometimes some of them do. My dogs speak English. And many of the cats also speak some English. I mean, not like us, but they do speak, if they learn. And my birds, they speak a lot, many vocabularies. And there are birds, there was one African grey named Alex. He's very clever, very famous. He'd been talking like humans and he understood everything. He knows what you mean by certain terms and he responds. And gorilla named Coco, he could not speak our language, but he used sign language to communicate with us. And he even advised us to rescue our planet. And he cried because of that, because of our not so intelligent way of handling our home, the earth home, the only one we have. He cried. Coco, the gorilla, cried. So we don't need to have even telepathic talent to understand an animal when they are in anguish. If a Chinese person or an African person cried, their children have been taken away, yanked away from them, would an English-speaking person, an English-born person, need to know Chinese or some African tribal language in order to understand that these parents are in agony over their kidnapped children or forced away children? We don't have to. Please do watch the films that I have mentioned, and there are many more. There's also a film from Velez Michel. It's called Countdown to Year Zero. They counted scientifically with Dr. Rao, the one who made the internet possible, a scientist, a brilliant mind in our world. He calculated and counted that we have only 6 more years, more or less, to fix our problem, our imminent, dangerous problem, the climate acceleration. And this will wipe out the whole world, including your children and your grandchildren. If we don't act now, if we don't turn to vegan now, that's what will happen. The planet will survive. The planet will survive us. But she cannot help to hold us in her bosom forever if we do exactly the opposite of what we know is correct and right to save the planet, to save our world, to save the humans, to save our children. We have to save our children. Even if we are old now and we don't care much about life and death anymore, we have to save the children. They are innocent. They have never done anything wrong yet. They have the whole life in front of them. They must live. Now, we have to rescue our world. Heaven is angry. I want to tell you this. Heaven is angry. I cannot tell you all in detail, but I tell you some. Earth is angry. The nature is angry. Waiting for us to return to our original loving, kind nature as God intended us to be, to have. Waiting for us to exercise this power to save others and to save ourselves and our family. The ticking bomb is waiting to explode. Nature can also destroy us. There are a few ticking bombs, not just one. And nature also is one of the ticking bomb. I'm telling you all this secret, a little bit, not much, but you can imagine more, okay? No need sun flares, or no need hurricane, no need tsunami even. Hell is inevitable if we do not change our way of life. I know it's not that easy for you. You have many excuses. You have many reasons. You are so used to it. This kind of violent way of life that it becomes normal. But it is not normal. In all the religion, the first commandment is, thou shalt not kill. Ahimsa. So not hurt others. In many countries, there are many laws to protect animals, but I don't see the citizens truly keep them. So we have to do something. Because if not, we really are killing ourselves. All this unbenevolent energy from nature, from heaven, from earth, all this angry, anguish energy is all aiming at us. Compared to this energy, atom bomb is nothing. It's like a child toy. So if we want to save ourselves and our loved ones, we must turn around. We must rely on our own compassionate nature and the inherent power of the children of God, which we are, to save this world. I'm also old also. I have lived practically long enough. So even if I have to go tomorrow, I will no regret. I will probably just be very happy to say goodbye to this world. But I still have work to do. I cannot just go like that. I want our world to be perfect, paradise-like for our innocent children that come after us, and for the innocent, helpless, defenseless, but beautiful, noble souls, animals, in the form of animals. Their souls are just like ours, nothing different. They are the creation from God. And we keep destroying them. We don't make anything. We just keep destroying and killing. That is not correct. It's not just, not fair, not kind, not humane, not noble, not good at all. Think about that. Suppose somebody treats you like we treat the animals in the factory. Would we like that? Oh, you should see some of the documentary film. So horrendous, so hell-like. How can we expect heaven if we condone this kind of hell-like practice? You know, harassing, torturing, maiming, killing the weak and innocent. Any decent human would not do that to a weaker, younger earthlings. Some chicken, this big only. Kill, maim, eat. And before that, they suffer their whole time, their whole life, in darkness, in cramped factory, in sickness and hair falling off and stomach falling out, all kind of horrible. I don't know if you have ever been to hell, but hell looks better. Some hell look better than that. If you see it, you will scream. You will cover your eyes, or you say, "Oh God, please stop this." You would say just exactly like I would say. I have closed my heart, control my emotions so that I can watch these films, to be more determined to help our humans friends to regain their kingdom of God within, to regain their heaven-like quality that with which we were born. But we have been contaminated. We have been just, go with the flow, and we have no time to think. Please do save time to think. Watch some of these films and see how you feel. Oh, I do. When I watch them, just that I watch one eye and the other hand and say, "Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless the animals," because they suffer so much beyond my imagination. I did not know all that also, not just you did not know, because we were born in some simple lifestyle, you know. Even if some of you eat meat, you cannot connect it with the barbarous reality behind this little piece of meat, which is made into perfect, wrapped well. It's like a piece of something. You cannot connect it with the horror behind it. So please do study, find yourself some time to inform yourself about this horrible thing, poisonous thing called meat. They are not meat. They are flesh. Long ago, we still chain our own people, you know, to make a slave out of them. And nowadays we still do that to an innocent cow who could not even run anywhere. You watch the films and all this documentary, and then you will see what I'm saying. And the pig lay in such a crate like this, could not even turn around or move all her life. Imagine it's you or your children. And the cow and the calf just taken away from their parents with the mother running behind it, crying. You don't have to speak English to translate that. If you see the clip, you will understand. You have no need to speak cow language, not telepathy, nada, nothing. Okay? So now, the atom bomb is nothing compared to the bombs that we have ticking. I will just explain just one example. For example, the animal kingdom, okay? The animal kingdom has already been under barbarous treatment all these years and decades. More animals have been slaughtered than our population of humans. We make ourselves into a monster, the monster society. I'm sorry if my words are not polished, but this is the way it should be described. After you watch all these documentaries, you will say the same to me, or maybe even more in your languages. Suppose, okay, now I'm talking about the example of one of the bombs ticking. Suppose the vegetable kingdom, the green kingdom, trees, plants, vegetable, fruit that we are eating. Suppose one day they are very not well feeling already right now because the way we treat our planet and other species. Oh, remind me, I want to tell you about my dog also, what she says. Suppose the vegetable kingdom, the plant kingdom, had enough of us and decided, observed and decided that we are too harmful, too unkind to all species. We chop trees at random, just for example, just to grow crops, not for humans, but to feed the industry animals. Wow, many of our human children, women, elderly, starve to death, or just have skin cover the bones that we can count the ribs. You know what I am talking about. Nowadays there are internet, movies. You know everything. Maybe you know more than I do. I'm just kind of reminding you, or just in case you have forgotten, just in case you're too busy to ignore, and you ignore these horrendous things that are going on behind our back, behind closed doors. We are at the 21st century. Many masters, many saints have taught us so many benevolent behavior, the way we should be as a human. We can no longer claim ignorance or cavemen anymore. We are grown up. We are wise. We are knowledgeable. We know many things. We went to the moon, and soon the Mars, and etc., etc. We cannot claim ignorance anymore. No excuse. But still, we did not know many things, that's for sure, especially about the animals being tortured, maimed, harassed, killed every day. Billions of them. Suppose the vegetable kingdom had enough with us, has enough of us, and decided that we are too bad, too harmful, too inhumane, too, wicked, too horrible to other species, then they might rebel. They can. we look upon those little vegetables, salad, or little shrubs, or even trees like nothing. They are beings also. And they are able to destroy us. I'm telling you the truth. What I know. I mean, inside, huh? They might turn if they became so fed up with this intelligent race of human, but behaving not intelligently. They might rebel. They might turn against us. So, instead of being so docile like normally now, or benevolent, they might turn to poisonous and lethal. They can destroy the whole human race. No need to wait for any even climate change. No need to wait for the planet to turn into hot inferno due to climate change to destroy us. Even the vegetable that we eat every day, the fruit that we enjoy, can also annihilate us. Anyway, we are already helping with this plan, with this anyway, by dumping uncountable megatons of poison into our soil, into our water, into our, streams and water sources that we are drinking, yes? Which are supposed to sustain us, but we are poisoning this source of life, of water. We are poisoning ourselves, slowly, unknowingly, but also sometimes obviously and quickly. In the name of business, of industry, of whatever. Or in the name of we just doing it because we cannot stop. It just became a habit. It became normal. And others who know either support it because they're connected with each other for business, for money, for glamour, for political reasons, for fearing of being not voted for, or fear of being, in the word of the teenage Greta, fear of being unpopular. Yeah, politically motivated. But stop and think about it. Our children, would we let this fear kill them, poison them, make them maimed, make them lame, make them sick, make them half human, half animals or vegetable because of poisoning things, poisoning substance that is in the air, methane, carbon dioxide, in the earth, all this chemical stuff, and in the stomach, all this poisonous antibiotic poison-laden meat and fish and egg, etc. Seafood or land food, they're all now contaminated. So we are risking our life putting these things in our mouth. Our mouth should be used for pure praises to God, for comforting the needy, singing lullaby to the babies, telling things that is educational, helpful, and benevolent to others and to our families or to ourselves. But not to use it for bringing these dead corpse, carcass pieces into our mouth. My God. Most people will say, oh, the pig is so dirty, outside waiting in the mud. The dogs are so unclean. And we put these in our mouth. Imagine how unclean we are, how unintelligent we are. And we risk our life every time we still take in meat or fish as food. They are not food. They are poison. They are degrading substance to our noble beings. So I plead with you, for your own sake, drop that meat. Don't ever even look at it again. Be a child of God. Be noble, be kind, be compassionate. That's what you are. You just forget. Please remember that. So please U-turn. All of us should U-turn. Turn around. Now, to the opposite direction. The direction of love, for all, universal love, of compassion, of reverence for all lives, for all creation of God, of gratitude in action. Save yourself before it's too late, before cancer claim you and you leave your children orphans, before any other kind of sickness take you away from your loved ones due to meat, fish, egg, or any other animal products. Maybe you're okay today, but you never know tomorrow. That piece of meat or fish will bring you where? And devastate your life, cripple your body and mind. You are risking it every day when you put that not clean meat into your beautiful mouth. In heavens, birds, animals, humans, human-like, they use their mouth just to praise the Lord and to sing happy songs. If they have to eat at all, there's some nectar, some pure food. We are the ones who eat terrible things, many terrible things, not just domestic animals, farm animals, but even eat the wild lives and get sick because of that. AIDS, spreading all over the world. It begins from eating some monkeys in some of the jungle somewhere. And now we have one incurable sickness, one strange sickness after another. We cannot run away from our karma, meaning the consequence of our action. If today the Wuhan fever do not kill us, tomorrow, next day, next week, next month, we have another one that kill us, or maim us, make us vegetable, make us a useless, indignant being, good for nothing, wasting blessing from heaven and earth. So please U-turn. Fear God, love God, U-turn, love all beings. Save life, not take it. We have done many things, many of us, many of you have tried your best to stage, sit in, sit out for weeks long or days long, to give lecture, to go interview government, to make documentaries, trying your best, your hardest, to show the world, to show your brothers and sisters that our world is not right, being so barbarous, acting so horrible to other beings. They're running, they're suckling, they're loving each other. They have sentience just like us. Nobody will deny that. If anyone who denies this sentient beings who has no emotion, no feeling, no love, no noble quality, these people have problem. Because I know the animals have noble quality, have love, have God's-like quality. I know all that from my own experience, from meditation, from inner guidance by direct heaven. and God. I can talk to God. And God is also kind of tired of us. But God doesn't want to destroy us, not yet. But He doesn't have to take God to destroy us. As I told you already, even vegetable can finish us in no time. Or the poison that we put into water and drink, and that goes into vegetable, or go into the animals that you eat, or go into the fish in the sea. You don't even see the poison. You don't even smell them. You eat them, you finished some of them. You should count your blessing that you're still alive, eating all this stuff. I count also my blessing. I count the blessing also for all the children who have been forced to eat these things, which they have no idea that they are poisonous. If they don't eat, we force them anyway until they get used to it, and they have no choice. No parents should feed children any poison if you know it. If you don't know it, please do research. Look on the internet. Research NASA's, report. Research on the UN, United Nations scientists report. Research many other documentaries that offer to you for your knowledge, for you to wake up from all the love that they have in their heart for their fellow beings, all these filmmakers and actors, actresses, or whoever involved in this documentary film. From all the compassion they have, not just for the animals, but for the world, for us, for their brothers and sister humans, and all the children that suffer, not because of their own fault, because they know nothing, they're defenseless, they just eat what the parents give them. These are the most pitiful. And for them, God is watching us. They're innocent. Also the way we torture animals and kill them by billions every month, every week, every year, day in, day out. God cannot bear that. Animals also God creation. They are here for some purpose. If you do not know their inside noble quality, at least do not harm them. Eh? I know you don't know, because all this done behind closed door. I'm talking to those who are responsible for killing animals for profit. I'm sorry I don't mince my words anymore. They are the one to be blamed. Just like the one who makes cigarettes are to be blamed, not the smokers, not the meat eaters. They just do not know. Same with drug. The one who produce them are at fault, are to be responsible. And if they don't wake up now and change their way of life to more benevolent and repent, then heaven will not relent. I repeat, heaven will not relent to people who aim to kill others, be it humans or animals, by guns, by knife, by poison, by misleading, by all kind of cunning schemes to make business, to make profit for themselves. These people, heaven will not relent. Please repent now, and I can help you. For what power I am endowed with, I can help you. But you must help yourself. You must think hard and quick. God doesn't make us here to kill others. Thou shalt not kill. Even you claim you're an atheist. Okay, fine. Would you like to be killed the way we are killing the animals? No, you would not. You would not like your children to be harmed, to be molested, to be harassed, to be murdered, to be, massacred the way we do with the animals. No, no. You don't have to believe in God to know that this is not morally correct. Even atheist people, they have their own principle, their own code of honor. Yeah. Even some of the robbers and the thieves, they have their own code of honor too. Like they don't rob the poor, for example, like that. Or they don't harm the one they rob. Yes, something like that. Yeah. And we, human beings, should have a code of honor, of moral. It's been taught centuries, thousands of years already, by all kind of benevolent teachers. You name it, you know it. Lord Jesus, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Lord Buddha, World Honor One, Lord Mahavira, Lord Krishna, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, etc., etc. They all came here, suffer humiliation and harm due to our ignorance, just hoping to help us to awaken. And all these centuries already, we grown up, we must be awakened by now. If not already, then now, today, from today, turn from violence, even indirect violence. Because if we eat the animal's meat, then other people have to kill. So we partake of this horrendous consequence of our ignorance. No excuse. We still will be punished just the same in hell. Hell exists. I am sorry I talk so much about hell, but it does exist. They do exist. I know for sure. And the meat-eating people, though innocent and ignorant, still being punished. You will be grind, just like the grind meat on this physical planet. And no one there to help you until you pay the debt that you did not even know you incur through the society policy, through the way of life that you're born with. You have nothing to do with it, you just carry on the way your ancestors did. Some do know, some became, righteous, vegan, and know to protect animals, but many of us do not have the fortune to understand this way or to be taught this way or to awaken to the reality of the cruelty behind closed door of the animal factory. We will pray, okay? We have done many things. Many of us have done many things. Strike, protest, sit in, sit out. I myself also wrote to governments, beg them to reconsider the laws, or make new laws to protect animals, to protect their citizens, especially the children, the future generation. We do many things. Yeah, we talked, we striked, we softened our tone to be more gentle and, sound not threatening. We angry, we make outrageous kind of comments or action. Yeah, but now it worked too slowly. Now we have to pray. No matter where you are, make an alarm time for 9:00 p.m. Hong Kong time, 2:00 p.m. Paris time. I think it's maybe 8 o'clock New York time. Please, I don't have the list here. I made the list. No, I did not have it here. Sorry. It was such a spontaneous decision. And I made my staff work so hard because we never done this before, live, on air. They have not experienced this kind of spontaneous rush and not prepared with our limited, equipment and time. But I said today, if I don't do it, I might be deterred or distracted another day again, because I wanted to do this long time already. Today, I have to do it, because yesterday I was screaming in my own office, because I saw some of the horrible documentaries, how people treat animals and how they have to live their life like hell. And I was stamping my feet, I was screaming at heaven. I also ordered them to do something. I do my best. And you also do your best, okay? We must work together. You don't have to be my disciples. You don't have to follow me. Nothing. You don't have to do anything for me. Just do it for yourself by helping the animals to live a free life. We can pray, meditate together about half an hour. And we can also continue every weekend like that, every Sunday again. Like this coming Sunday, 9th of February 2020. We do this. Apart from everything else that we do, until the world vegan is here. We will not stop. I will not stop. Even if you don't do it, I do it all by myself. With my so-called disciples, we will do it all together. We have been meditating every weekend ever since I came back to Taiwan. I have been meditating forever. Before I came back to Taiwan, in Europe, anywhere I can, all the time. Long or short time, in the house or in a cave or in the jungle, in the forest, on the mountain, anywhere. Always because I love humans. You can see that in my eyes. That is the truth I'm speaking. And I love animals. Yesterday I was screaming out loud. So you must stop this. Do something. Take all my power if you have to. And stop all this. Change minds. Change hearts. Do something. Because the animals suffer so much. Nobody can look at it and say, oh, I feel nothing. I bet you will cry. You will scream just like I do. Please do watch it. Have courage. For once in your lifetime, watch these films and be an activist for animals, for our world, for the later children generation. Do something. If you have not done anything in your life, this is the first thing and the last thing you should do. We cannot call ourselves human, the children of God, the way we are living. Mostly like this now, killing others, killing each other even, in war. What for, For a piece of land, for a little, policy difference, for different opinion. This is ridiculous. We are grown up now, We just say children, they're stupid, they don't know anything, but do we know anything? The way we behave, are we better than children? No. I apologize for my truthfulness. No, I don't apologize. Maybe nobody ever said that. So somebody had to say things that is true, straight from heart to heart. We are sleeping too long already. It's time to wake up and be a human, be a hero. Rescue our world by making individual choice of benevolence, of peace, of loving kindness on the table, in the supermarkets, teach our children the best way to live their lives, not making a bad example, poisoning them, making them sick, and then worry sick about their illness. And sometimes doctor cannot do anything. And then you cry, you lament, and you anguish. You want to die with your children also. What's the use of that? Do it now. Save their lives. Give them proper food, nutrition, not poison. Give them live food, not dead corpse, not dead carcass. Wherever you are, no matter. Make an alarm time and we pray together. We meditate together in silence. But with powerful inner voice from the universal love and benevolence, from the highest dimension of the universe, from the Most High. Believe in your own faith. Believe in your God. If you think your God is different than my God, then believe in Him. Believe in your Buddha. Believe in your Bodhisattva, your saints, your gurus. Your own positive, powerful force within yourself. Because you are the children of God. And every master say, you have kingdom of God within. I have found it. But I'm not talking about that here now. I'm just talking about ordinary life. That we should be a true human. And we should be kind to ourselves. And kind to other beings. Lesser beings even. Weak and meek. And pitiful. Helpless. Harmless. Cannot even cry for help. Imagine it's you. You are imprisoned in such a dark corner. Nobody even hear your cry. If you could even cry. They maim you with antibiotic, with sedation, so that you just eat and lay there. If you could even turn around at all. The craze is like this. You look into those films and you know I'm not telling lie. If you don't know yet, you must know. Because it's your life. You have to know what they are giving you every day to eat. What you are giving your children every day to eat. Pure poison. You must stop this. You must stop it. Even for your own sake, not to talk about the world, the planet, future generation, compassion, love, kindness, nothing. Take care of yourself, okay? Don't wait until you lay half dead in the bed and feeling sorry. Too late. One of the doctor, one of my disciples, she is a doctor also. I told this story before, I think, but I'm not sure. I'm sure most of you didn't hear it. He died of cancer because of meat. That's what I found out. Before he died, he was crying. He's a doctor, chief doctor of some hospital. And she was working for his hospital with him. He was her boss even. So she came and, visit him, and he was crying. He said, "You are vegetarian, aren't you?" She said, "Yes, you know that. Yeah. You know the harmful of it. Why did not you tell me? Why didn't you tell me that meat will harm so much? Now I'm dying. So I'm telling you now. So at least I have a clear conscience. Well, I've been telling for years, for decades already. But today, some of you met me the first time. I want to tell you, take care of yourself. Drop meat, drop fish, drop egg, drop anything that to do with animals. Just take up vegetable protein, vegan cheese, vegan fish, vegan meat, vegan shrimp, vegan anything. Delicious and wonderful and healthy. Help the planet. Rescue the animals. Save our world. Be a hero. Okay? Right. Use all your power within. From your faith. From your master. From your God. Use all this to call upon a change. Call upon for a change. Call upon all this power for a change in our world. To make it a vegan world. Because vegan will bring vegan lifestyle will bring all other benefits to your life, to all lives. And I am from all, grateful to you that I don't cry anymore over animals' pain and suffering, that I can die in peace anytime after that. Now, you probably ask me what to do with the existing animals. Yeah, just sterilize them so that they don't bear any more children, unless you just want a few to be your pet. Yeah, because they bring also methane gas into the air, and that is accelerating our heat for the planet, and that's what will destroy us. One of the factor that is imminent danger for us. Yeah. So we just sterilize them, those animals in factory, yeah, and let them live free, in freedom, in dignity, in love, until the Lord call them back to heaven. And they surely go to heavens, I'm telling you that. But I can't say the same about all humans. Hell awaits many of them. I took the 5 precepts. The first, you shall not kill. Second, you shall not tell lie. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. And you shall not... important is that you shall not tell lie. See? You shall not harm others is the most important. That's why we are vegan. I am vegan. So you should be too. Okay? And the others, not to tell lie. Always tell the truth. So I will tell you only the truth, even at my risk, at my own cost of something. You don't think I really enjoy sitting here talking to you, to be honest. I do, in a way. I mean, I enjoy helping you to help yourself. I enjoy to awaken you, to show you the truth, to tell you all these terrible things that you don't know, that affect your lives and your children's life. But in a way, I lose a lot while talking to you. I lose my spiritual merit store. In store, I lose my worth, meaning I could be at risk anytime from anything. I could be ridiculed, things can befall me, accident, anything, any other thing. We just come from nowhere if I lose too much of my worth, too much under the reserve. Anytime I talk about the truth, bringing heaven's knowledge to earth, I lose my spiritual merit points. I mean, megatons of them. And I lose my worth as well. Not worthy like a human, just worthy in the eyes of the whole universe. So that means if I lose too much, I will become nothing, nobody. Not a respected being. Not a protected being. Yeah, that's what it means. Many masters lost their worth. Worth written capital. It's different from the worth of diamonds or the worth of the human life or the worth of talents. Is not that. This is incredible. This is different from anything that you deem worthy in this world. Many masters in the past have lost a lot of their worth, or maybe lost all of them, or even below the minimum or below zero degree of worth. And that's why they have been harassed, they have been molested, they have been ridiculed, they have been, tortured, maimed, or poisoned, in prison, or killed. Yes. Now you know. Okay. So but for the love of humankind, for the love of these suffering, innocent, helpless animals, I do anything. So do not feel for the moment thinking I'm trying to preach to you. I'm trying to show you my love. That's all there is. Because I know not all of you listening to me will become my disciples. We also screening out. We don't just accept everybody as disciples. Nowadays we do screen. Before, when I went out to public lecture, I just give, it's free. But now I realize they should learn something before they get truly initiation and become disciples. Otherwise it's a waste of time, and waste of my time and their time, and a waste of precious spiritual value from me. And if they happen to ridicule me or like talk back about me, criticize me about behind my back, then they be in trouble also. So I'm very careful nowadays. So I'm not trying to recruit you as my disciples. Please be assured of that. God is my witness, okay? I just want you to take truly good care of yourself and nourish yourself with life, not with death. Not with death, not with poison. Not go against the will of heaven and God, but live as a child of God, benevolent, gentle, compassionate, peaceful, and happy. Hell awaits many of sinners, yes. Even just eating meat. I am sorry to tell you this, but I have to tell you, so you can make a choice. And that I am clear of my conscience as your sister, a co-citizen on this planet. I have to tell you, that's all. If it's not just for you, then for me. So I'm clear of my conscience that I have told you the truth. Then you know, and then you decide. We have many witness of this. Many people went to hell and come back and describe the hell for us. And they turn around to become a different person after that. Opposite of what they were before. Like they have been killing ducks or chicken to sell. Now they turn around. They help the chickens. They rescue chickens and ducks or other animals. They changed their heart completely after went to hell and came back. Like a near-death experience, or sometime laying there for many days like vegetable, and come back and telling the story to all their families privately. And some people witness it and write books, for example, or document it in some film or something. Yeah. My disciples also went to hell. Some of them, just because their parents are still there, and they went down there and then they rescued the parents. And by the way, by the grace of Master Power, the Most High, the whole hell there also empty same time. We have spontaneously record at least 2 of these disciples who went to hell and rescued some of their friends or family members. And the thing they witnessed there is, oh God, you would have nightmare if you heard too much about it, so I don't elaborate. I also want to affirm to you, I'm also affirming that hell exists for all sinners and just animal meat eaters, sentient beings, meat eaters, okay? So that's the truth. But heavens also exists. We have choice. We can turn around right now and then walk heavenward. Even if you have been done thousands, millions of sins before, if you turn now, change your heart, you will be forgiven. I promise. I promise I will be there for you. Heaven or hell, if you repent and change your lifestyle into benevolent vegan diet to save the world and to stop the suffering of animals, I will be there for you. I promise you, as an honorary citizen of the world, that I have enough power, heaven bestowed, to rescue you, to help you to go to heaven. That you will not have to go to hell if you change now change soon, change quickly. Because you never know if I also continue to live here. You know? So much work for me, so much sorrow, so much stress, so much cortisone due to stress in my blood. Because of the suffering of this world, humans and animals, due to war, famine, cruelty, injustice, etc. No one with a soft heart could endure this world too long. Heaven exists. Thank God for that. Yes. Actually, many of my disciples went to heaven and come back. It's just like an ordinary work for them. Sometimes they go to heaven and they come back like a normal citizen like you and I, and nobody know anything about them. Just like disciple of Jesus, they look normal. But they went to heaven, hearing trumpet and seeing heaven and all that. Same with Buddha or Lord Jesus Christ. They look just like ordinary human beings, but inside them tremendous power and knowledge and wisdom and compassion, no bound. I want to help you. Please let me do it. You don't have to believe in me. You don't have to be my disciples. You don't have to promote my teaching, nothing. Just please change to vegan diets. To help yourself, first of all, to sympathize for these innocent, helpless animals being tortured and maimed and killed for no fault of their own. Just be vegan. Make peace with yourself, with your neighbor, with your family. Take care of yourself and your children, your family. You have the duty to give them good food, nutrition food, life, not death. Many people know that heaven exists. The life, some people who have like so-called near-death experience, and some psychics people, some clairvoyants, some practitioner of yoga, meditation, they went to heaven. Like you go supermarket, it's no big deal about that. One of the animal communicators, not my disciple, it's normal outside people, and she interviewed one of my small bird, adopted bird. And my bird said to her, to the telepathic animal communicator, that, oh, it's heaven here. It's really heaven. Yes, I'm very happy here. So he spoke truly from heaven and saying the heaven situation. But the communicator did not realize it. She was thinking the bird's praising me, taking care of the bird like as if we are in heaven. And he feel heavenly happy, but it's not. I knew it because my bird already passed on 3 years before this interview took place. Yeah, so I knew. Some of my initiates also went to heaven and saw animals there too. Animals do go to heaven. Told you. I also did. I also did see animals in heaven. They're beautiful, beautiful. I saw that even in the earlier stage, beginning stage of my spiritual practice. Not just now. Now I'm kind of a seasoned yogi, huh? So the animals there are, absolutely heaven, truly. Far too glorious to be described in our vocabulary. Our vocabulary is too poor. Anyway, they are all shining with brilliant light and embracing love. That's their quality. That's the the mark of the birds and animals in heavens. So, okay, I think you have heard enough. If not, maybe next time. Now that we can talk live, maybe I will try to find time in my busy schedule to talk to you, if you want to hear. Cost nothing anyway, no harm. Yeah. So please pray with me for world vegan. And then we will also sustain world peace. We will have world peace. We will have total world peace. I thank you for listening. I thank you for maybe believing in me. And I will continue personally to intensify my meditation for this purpose. I often have been doing it and still doing it and will be doing it. And every Sunday from now, we will pray together and meditate together, for World Vegan at same time, for 30 minutes. Or if you cannot do 30 minutes, then do as much as you can due to your situation or your time, as much as you can. But even sincere for 5 minutes, 20 minutes, they all helps to clean up our world, to save our children, and to live a noble, worthy, decent life, befitting the children of God. Join us, please, to meditate every Sunday, 9 o'clock in the evening. And this Sunday we will do it, 9 o'clock, 9 February 2020. We will meditate together for half an hour. It's not on TV. I will meditate in my own area. You meditate wherever you are. Even in your bathroom is fine. Everywhere is holy. Everywhere God is present. And everywhere God can hear us. Heaven will know us. Just need sincerity. Join us to rescue the innocents. Join us to rescue our world. Please, I thank you for your attention. Thank you, all of you, for what you have done so far to help our world, to rescue the animals. May God bless you forever, multifold, in this life and the next. My love to you all, vegan and non-vegan, lesbian and gays, bisexual the same, children and old, women and men, animals and invisible beings, trees and plants, all have my love. May God bless us all. May God bless our world. Thank you. Thank you and thank you. So long.
You told us to remind you what your dog said?
Oh, you. Oh, man. I don't know if they still want to listen. Okay. Well, my dogs. Not all dogs have this ability, but one of my rescue dogs, I kind of pick her up in Thailand from the street. She looks like a puppy at that time, and I thought she belonged to the group of the puppy that I rescued already. But she's older. She was 3 years old already. Doctor told us afterward. And she's still with me, and she's clairvoyant. And because she saw humans killing her parents and other dogs in the golf course, the golf course don't want dogs to mess up their place. That I understand also. But there are many ways to get rid of the dogs. You can take them and give them to a dog center, adoption center. That's what I told them afterward, that they should never poison dogs again. A bad karma, very bad retribution afterward. You will be born again and people will poison you. And then you will blame that poisoning person, but it's your karma, your retribution. Now, one of my dogs, they say she's very small. She looked like maybe Lhasa Apso, that type, or a Shih Tzu, or a Maltese, that size, small Maltese, small. And she's beautiful. Her eyes so beautiful. She's very knowing eyes, Sometimes she look at you and it's sparkling out fire, light, yes. In the dark even, you can see light come out of her eyes. And she was, and still is, very afraid of humans, except those that she knows. But it took us more than a year in order for her to trust us. And now she come and lick my toes. She licked my toes every time. Every time, even when I just went into the other room and come back, she licked my toes. She truly have respect. Yeah. And her name also means respect. Yes. I don't want to show my dogs to you. I am sorry, because before I did that and they all get sick and all kind of things before them. I don't like that. I wanted to, but I don't. I have a duty to protect my dogs. I rescue them. I have to. I cannot show all of them, okay? We have 7 now. Before we have more than 10. It doesn't matter. I love them all. And she is the smallest one of all. And she is very clairvoyant and very powerful inside. She can see the future, about maybe 30 years ahead of us. She tells me many things, and later I verify it's true too. Okay? I also know that. It's just that amazing that a dog should know so many things. She was very afraid of human. It was very difficult to catch her. I give big reward, For Thailand, it was very big, yes. Many times reward. But I say to them, if you trap her, hurt her, or use like a sleeping kind of dart to hurt her, because she's a wild one, she don't have enough nutrition already. If you use this kind of strong measure, then I will not give you a award. If I find any trace of this kind of poison in her, or if I know how she suffered because you want to catch her for the reward, then you will not have the reward. I will sue you even. I told them that. I won't do it, maybe not, but just telling them, It's harmless to his, even if you don't bite. So anyway, finally, they make a very big cage, like a room. So they put the food there, and then she knew it. So she didn't come to eat for 3 days. They thought she's dead or something. But the 3rd day, maybe she's too hungry. She came and ate. And she had high fever. And so when I know that she was caught, immediately I sent somebody with car to come and get her to the doctor immediately. Lucky we got her on time. Otherwise, she got fever. Sometimes maybe it could be distemper, if it lasts too long and she's hungry and weak already. So luckily, I saved her life and go to doctor, many doctor. And she's well now, wonderful, wonderful girl. And she showed her respect and thank by licking my toes, not lick my hand like everybody else. She does also, she gives you 1,000 kisses all the time. But she always kissed my toe first. Only when I wear some slipper, they have a toe sticking out. If I wear the shoes that cover the toe, she knows she won't go near. She go to my hand instead. It's so cute. So I just tell my people, please buy me the shoes with the sticking toes. She likes it. Yeah. And whenever she see me, she kiss me no end. But the toe, always her favorite. I say, why you do that? She say, oh, respect. For respect. Her name also respect. And sometimes she forgot who am I and where she is. Like for example, she was in her cave, in her, we make dens for dogs, and she was in there and maybe napping or something, and I came nearby and I want to see if she's sleeping or something, or if something to cover her blanket, I cover the dogs at night whenever I can, almost all night because I work at night also. And she was scared, she was very kind of alert, and she ran away from me. I said, it's me, I'm your friend. She still run, not very run like for life, but she scared away from me. So I said, why is that? We together more than a year, 2 years now. You trust me already. And why? I also kiss you on your face. I used to do that. I lick her on her face so that she knows that she's loved. Because for a dog to lick with your tongue on the face, that is the most impressive signal of love. You understand? Yeah. So I did that. So she trusts me very much. Because she was startled or she's scared. And I asked her, why are you scared of me still? I thought we are friends already. So she said, sorry, just habit. I said, habit what? Why? She said, fear of humans. Exactly her word. I don't add any salt and pepper in it. Okay, huh? Yeah. She said, fear of humans. I say, why are you fear of humans? Humans, some are very good. Why you have fear for humans? Can you explain to me? I'm also human, you know, in human form, huh? And all the assistants that help me take care of you, they're humans, they're kind also. They practice meditation, they don't eat animal. We are kind. She says, she knows. She just habit, fear of human. I say, why? She said, because humans, I quote her exact words, humans, they are not nice to other species, and they also not nice to each other. My God, she observed that with the dog's eyes. And she's so afraid, so traumatized that even with me already, every day she sleeps with me. And I work in their presence. They know she cur around next to me. Originally, I have a working chair, the office chair that run around on the wheels, but she likes to be around, and I want to protect her from other dogs. Other dogs are bigger, and she jump, and then they might jump on her. So I put her next to me, and she every day like that. I'm working while she's just snoring there, and she's still so traumatized as if forget, and she's afraid of me sometimes like that. I don't blame her. I just feel ashamed. Coming from a dog, let the dog tell us that we are not nice to each other. Not to talk about not nice to other species. That's her exact word. Imagine how erudite she is. Yeah, elite, a dog. And she's a wild dog. She went and eat garbage and all that to survive, and she survived for 3 years alone with our parents, and anybody can never catch her because she run up to the mountain and hide up there. So they don't know where she went, so they cannot catch her. Even they know it's go up the mountain, but it's a big mountain. Before, also like that. And I tried to go near her, she run up to the mountain, and that's it, I give up. And we almost caught her one time, but she tried hard with all her might. She struck her, and then she went. So because I had to leave that place to go back to, near Bangkok for some other things, and to leave. So I had tell the golf employees to please catch her for me, and I will reward you. And I did give reward. That's not the first time I reward them. Other time also catching dog. Anyway, so it's okay. So that's the story of my dog, because we were talking about humans and animals. So we should introspect our inside to see whether or not we are worthy to be called a child of God and to be just a human enough to be a human. I'm sorry if I have offended you in any way, but I'm not sorry to have told you what I have told you. Mostly I do not speak so straightforward like this. It's more gentle. But today I wanted to tell you everything that I wanted to tell you. I don't want to mince my word anymore. Our time is short now. Our world is in truly imminent emergency. I cannot afford to just sit and lullaby you. Or, pat your head, say, good boy, good girl. No, please wake up. Please wake up. Otherwise, we're all gone. I don't mind to go. This world is a hard work. People are hard to teach. I don't mind to go. Truly like that. I'm not lying. But I'm here already. Yeah. I want you to have a good place to stay and a nice place to go afterward. So I told you many things already. Please take heed. Please feel my sincerity and my love. Please love the animals the same way I love you. Then you will know. You will feel a different person inside you awaken. And you will feel proud of yourself. And you will feel your life is worthwhile. Heaven or not. But if you change to vegan, I promise I will take you home. Wherever you call home is. But not to hell. Definitely, I promise you that. And if anyone who also produce weapons to kill humans or animals, if you turn away now, you turn right now, and you never make that business again. Do some more benevolent business, making clothes, making restaurants, making hotel, something that people enjoy and feel comfortable with. I promise I also will take you to heaven. You can believe me. I will not tell you lie. For what? I have nothing from you. I don't even know you personally. My heaven be my witness. God knows I speak the truth. All right then. My beautiful souls. I leave you now. If we have time again, maybe we see each other again. Otherwise, my love to you and all beings, sentient and non-sentient. May God bless us and bless our world. Namaste. So long. See you. Bless you. God bless you. Heaven protect you. Ciao.